Okay, so this is what we got. We got 3 totes to bring to 2nd and Charles. We are getting rid of some stuff for sure. Okay, so we're about to take them in. This is a mix of video games, but mostly DVDs. We're just decluttering. I could probably sell some of this stuff on eBay, but it would just take a little longer, and a lot of the stuff is kind of it just doesn't, it's not going to make me a lot. I'm also including, I think they buy Legos. I'm going to see if they will take that. I just got 1 book, which I don't know if they'll take. And then I even have a Dreamcast game in here that is just, I don't know, not worth a whole ton. I'm going to see if they take a couple just discs. But the majority of this is DVDs and some Blu-rays and yeah, some PS3s and stuff. So let's see what they take. All right, so Blake is loading up the totes.
Yeah, great shot. Mess it up. What a great shot.
They said as many totes as we need. That was nice of them. And this is the brand new location they just opened yesterday. So I am really excited. I'm sorry about this shoddy camera work here, but I'm trying to load this up somewhat quickly. I got a PSP sealed game. Hoping to get rid of that, and it just never sold on eBay. And some of these little Animal Crossing figures. Though eBay wouldn't let me sell those actually. Okay, this is what the store looks like from the outside. You know what I was really disappointed in is they no longer do a free bin. Not just at this one, I mean they just opened. So I also went to the one in Covington, Louisiana, and they definitely used to have a free bin, but they got rid of it too. And I asked about it at this one, and they said that the company no longer does it. So I was pretty disappointed in that, because that would have been really fun to check out, because I'm so close to the store. I'm like super close. But yeah, so right now we are just waiting on our stuff. They said it would take about 45 minutes. It looked like a lot of stuff when we were loading it into totes. I don't know if this has some information on it that I shouldn't be showing, but that is our claim slip. We are number 22. There's nobody in front of us, so I think we were like the 22nd person maybe to sell anything. I don't know. I wonder about that. But or just the 22nd person to even
maybe
make a ticket.
22nd customer, period. Yeah, I mean, who knows?
All right, so we're gonna get some lunch and then come back and see what happens. Okay, getting lunch.
Tacos?
He wants me to open the tacos. He wants you to see what it looks like. That's what it looks like. That's us. We're the only ones up there still. section. Of course, PS1. I really liked this game back in the day. it is $40. So I don't think so, but it's a possibility, I guess. Here are they usually put all these in boxes and you can pick them up and look through them, look at the prices. Games are usually pretty cheap. $5. But Nintendo games, oh, Mario Paint. And just like a little bit of everything. See, they already have Wii Fit Plus, which I've also tried to give them. They probably won't take it. It's been like over an hour, I think. I think it's been over an hour and they still don't have our stuff done. I still see our order is in progress and it's not ready. It's no big deal, but we've eaten lunch. We're back and hopefully we'll receive a text soon or you know, they say something. So it is the next day after we took all that stuff to Second Charles, and I'll just show you what they didn't take and how much they gave us. So the reason I'm waiting till the next day is because when we dropped it off, they told us 45 minutes. And after an hour passed, we were just kind of driving around. We're like, I know the second we get home, they're gonna tell us it's done. But then we finally decided to go home and it still wasn't done. It was a little over 2 hours later and then they told us it was done. And it was no big deal. They apologized and it really did not bother me. We were so close to the store that it was totally fine. So I'm not complaining about that, but I was just planning on doing this a little earlier, right when it, I guess, happened. So finally we went back and so they told us it would be, I can't remember the exact amount. I think it was about between $50 and $54 cash. The store credit, which they did give me an official credit slip, but I looked today, looked through all my pockets, looked through my purse, and I lost it. Anyway, that is what I got, $94.15, cha-ching, and store credit. So that will go towards any video games that we want to get or whatever we want to pick up over there. Maybe a board game. We're big board game people. And also, speaking of board games, I didn't know that they actually took board games. I thought I had seen on the website, maybe I didn't see board games included in the list of stuff that they take, but they told me when we were leaving that they take board games too. They just happened to tell me that. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could have taken you so many board games because we have a lot and we just don't get the chance to play them. Okay, so now let me show you what they didn't take. And I'll also explain a few things. You may be wondering why I gave them some of the things I did, like why couldn't I have sold that on eBay? And there were certain reasons for that, and I'll go into that in a second. So the bag of Lego, I think the Covington, Louisiana store does accept these because they have, or at least they used to, I don't remember if I saw it last time I went, but they have like this bin where you can pick up a pound of Lego at a time and just put what you need in there, and you can buy them like that. So they just like put them in this big pile. This Second Charles does not have that, and they didn't take these, so no big deal. I can attempt to still sell these online. Dreamcast game. This sounds very exciting. Sega Marine Fishing. A couple of these I got from like a big video game pickup I did like 2 years ago now. I still have some of this stuff, so I'm slowly getting rid of it a little bit at a I'm almost done with it actually. But yeah, so Sega Marine Fishing. I don't know if it was because it was just, it didn't have the manual. It's not, it does have some scratches. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. I didn't get a reason why they didn't take it. It's all right. But there's a couple of these video games too, PlayStation 1 games. He did want to take this one, but it had a lot of scratches. So let me check that out. Yeah, totally. I can totally understand why. If you have a resurfacer, I'm sure it wouldn't be a big deal, but yeah, they just didn't want to take that. And I don't know why they didn't take this. It actually has the manual and the, maybe it also is too scratched up. That is a possibility too. They didn't take Batman Mask of the Phantasm. This is just like a paper cover. It's really cheaply made. Christmas Vacation, this is a very, very, very popular one. They have a million collector's editions of this already. No one is probably gonna want this. Cool little comedy video rental sticker though. The Madness of King George. It's fine that they gave this back to me because I've actually never seen all of it. I started it and never completely watched it. I don't know why they didn't take that at all. I know why they didn't take Some Like It Hot. Actually, this is one of my favorite movies, but my parents got me a brand new copy for Christmas. So I was trying to see if they would take it, but it has a disc in there, but there's a disc missing, but I have no idea what that disc might be. In fact, this might not even be the original. It doesn't say that there's 2 discs, so this might just be a case that somebody threw this in. I don't know. And lastly, the Superman Flesher cartoons. I think Blake was actually surprised they didn't take this for some reason. But it doesn't matter. We'll do something with those. I'll give them away or whatever. The reason I gave them the DVDs, I wanted credit for those because I was just going to give away those DVDs anyway, probably on a Buy Nothing group. And so it benefited us more to just sell them for some store credit and just move them and make room. Because, I mean, it was just clutter at this point. Some of those DVDs I liked the movies, but a lot of those you can see on streaming, or at least movies are becoming more and more, they're easier to find digitally now. And if they're not something special, I do have some DVDs that I would never in a million years sell unless I was like really hard up for some cash. But a lot of those were just very, very common DVDs, and I'm glad they took them. Don't know how much they gave me for them because they won't give you an itemized list, and that's fine. I get that. That might be, if I had one, then you might be able to figure out like how to game the system is what we're thinking, but yeah. Also, I gave them those little, I think I showed in the videos, the Animal Crossing figures. I tried to sell those on eBay. I thought those were gonna go for a little bit of money. I still don't really know how much they're approximately worth, if anything. I tried to sell them on eBay and eBay blocked it. eBay would not let me sell those because of personal information on them or something. I don't know if that makes any sense or if eBay was making a mistake. I don't know. It didn't make sense to me. So whatever. I also tried to sell those on Facebook Marketplace with no bites. So I'm so glad Second Charles took those. Another thing I think I sold is a little like Ganon from Zelda figure. I kept meaning to put that on eBay and I just didn't get to. There's also a couple of DVDs that might have been worth like $10, $15, but to me the time and effort into putting it on eBay, I know DVDs generally are usually pretty simple, but the time and effort to actually do it, it was just worth it to get rid of it. So hopefully now you know why I just went and took the easy route for a lot of those. So anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this video about 2nd and Charles, and I really do like the new store. Even though it's not as big as the big one, still disappointed about the free bin. It doesn't have a couple of the features that the bigger 2nd and Charles stores have, like I don't remember what they're called, but the little like Japanese token machines. They didn't have those. They don't have like the big Lego pile like I was mentioning. But overall, a good store. The people were very, very nice to us there. And so if you're watching this and you work at that store, y'all are awesome. Thank you. Sorry if I was bothering you too much about the store credit thing. All right, thanks, and you guys have a great day.